Morning, guys. YouTube. Well, another morning. Got some updates. Basically, they got half of the mobile home set in. I don't know if you can see it down there from here. I'm in my shop, and there sets the other half. I got to go and fix the neighbor's yard where they put ruts in getting this big thing in. But anyway, getting the shop cleaned up, trying. There's just so much stuff still to go through. Temporarily, I got my little buck rabbit out here. I had to use his cage last night to go get some new chickens. But there's 3 chicks that I got going right now. I'm getting ready to move them to like a bigger area where they can run and hide. But they're doing good. And then I'll take you to see my newest members. Okay, so here's one of the new ladies. There's 3 of them. That's 3 of them. Oh, wait a minute, 4. Looks like a few of them went up in the house. And Romeo the rooster. Basically, though, our rooster is Rhode Island Red. He's starting to get big. I've seen him mount our other girls there, which are golden comets. There's one down there. I guess the other one's up in there. But and then we've got our turkey. But anyway, I found these girls on Craigslist, and the guy the woman, it was a school project for her daughter, and her daughter actually raised these. Took them to the county fair and actually won blue ribbons on them. But they're Rhode Island Red, and I didn't have any real Rhode Island Red hens, so now we've got 5. I don't know if they're laying yet. I'm not sure. But they're gorgeous birds. So things are still a little tense on the chicken yard. But I'm hoping I'll start getting more eggs. I've got about 7 eggs right now gathered for setting. And I got about 3 more days that I can collect before I have to put them in the incubator. So there's the new chickens. Turkey's doing good. And then there's my doe. I tried to put my buck in there, and he is quite a bit smaller than her, and she wasn't going for it, and I thought she was gonna hurt him. So we're gonna try to fatten them up a little bit first. And then right here are my quail. Unfortunately, we only got 1 female out of 10 that hatched. But they're cute. You can get in here and they'll come show off for you. Hey there, little guys. What you doing, huh? What you doing? They'll jump. They'll get out here jumping and standing up, and it's pretty cool. But it's amazing how fast they grow. These are, the first one started hatching a month and 2 days ago. And then it was like 2 to 3 days afterwards we were still getting them, like 1 at a time. So the little smaller ones are only like 3-4 days behind. But the oldest ones are a month. So another 2 weeks they should start giving me some more eggs, and I'm probably going to have to thin out these males and get me some females. But there's an update on that. Getting a little bit of stuff over here growing. Let me show you the. Alright, so I did a little bit of potting, vegetables and spices in pots and stuff, and then I did 2 raised beds. We got garlic, 2 different types of onions, and some carrots coming up. And then there's some lettuce, but I got 2 groundhogs over here. They're getting my lettuce. And then right here, this was one strawberry plant that I had, and I basically planted the runners, kept feeding them, and they were doing really good. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 good plants now for next year that I basically got off the one. And so I've been getting a few strawberries every morning. And then here, I picked this yesterday, but this thing's just loaded with cherry tomatoes. That was like an old washing machine. Yeah, it's an old washing machine barrel that was out here, so I used it, and I found that old trellis right there in the weeds, so I pulled it out. And then I'm trying to get this cleaned up. It looked like that over there, all the way up here. But there's some really cool natural rock, you know, like granite slab formations right here. So that's a beefsteak, and some jalapenos, and green bell peppers, and then a bunch of herbs: thyme, rosemary, parsley, cilantro, chives. You know, just been kind of putting them in pots for now because I really, you know, got other stuff to focus on. But it's coming. It's just a lot of stuff to clean up. And once we get this mobile home set, I got to get this pod moved and unload everything in the house. But I got to rearrange the house first. And then what I'll end up doing is, my truck is down, so that's the first thing we got to do is get it fixed. Then I can pull that mobile home down that country road, move that mobile home where my truck is, and then once that is done, we can put, there's going to be an electric pole basically right where that trailer's sitting. And then this is the other pain. This is the oak tree. I've already, when I tried to get the temporary, you know, I had to get up there with a chainsaw, but it's pretty big. And now that the electric is right there, the electric, it's going to be a challenge to get this thing cut without pulling that stuff down, and probably going to take that tree down and that tree down. So the other option was, not only did that have to come down, but all those trees would have to come down to clear that way. You have to have 20 feet on either side. So this way I'll have a tent pole, I'll have another pole set in over here, and then I can run underground all the way out to where the mobile home's set up. So then, that's the one thing that I've got that we have to work on, that we have left to work on. Then there'll be the skirting on the mobile home. And then right up through here, that's the well house. So we got to have water, we got to have it down. So either we're going to come up this way and go straight up the front yard and go out. But I don't know, there's a rock there, you know, like concrete. So if we can't get 18 inches deep, then we have to put concrete around it and kind of, you know, put soil around it, kind of bring it up. So I don't know, here we are. You know, it's been raining for a month here. It's crazy. And it just makes it really hard, you know, living in an RV. You come out and everything is just, the shop's flooded, and, you know, I'm bagging stuff right now, but I don't have a truck to take it off, so the bags are kind of stacking up. But, you know, just keep burning stuff. I'm putting all the metal in one pile and trying to get the trash off, you know. Hoses laying everywhere because we have the RV we're feeding. And then we have like the hose we use out here to clean dishes and stuff. And then there had to actually be two for the washer, because there's no hot water. We still have to have two hookups. So, you know, this right here will break through when it starts raining and flood the shop, as you can see. So I'll keep vacuuming it up and sweeping it out. That's where we do laundry. But anyway, that's the update. We're almost there. You know, a couple more months, I think, and we'll have things lined out.